Kilauea, one of the most active volcanoes in the world, erupted again in March 2026 on Hawaii's Big Island. Huge lava fountains shot into the sky. The main highway was closed and the airport was blocked by sandpaper clouds of ash. The sky turned a creepy, deep red. That's how thick the smoke was. The eruption literally closed some areas of the island. It was already the second time this year. The eruption happened right inside the Halemaumau crater at the volcano summit. Things got dangerous fast, and visitors had to evacuate the volcano summit. The lava fountain shot straight up about 1300 ft. That's almost as tall as the Empire State Building or higher than the Eiffel Tower. But let's watch the eruption unfold step by step. It started on March 10, 2026 and lasted about 9 hours, ending suddenly at 6:21 p.m. The eruption started in the morning at 9:17 with lava shooting up from the north vent. As for the south vent, it started erupting just before 10 a.m. By early afternoon, the lava fountains were huge. The south vent reached 150 ft high, and the north vent was 1,000 ft. The lava was flowing across about 1/3 of the crater floor, glowing bright orange and red. As the lava cooled in the air, it turned into something called tephra. It's a mix of volcanic rock, ash, and tiny glassy shards. Tephra can scratch your skin like sandpaper, making your eyes sting and making it hard to breathe. Even worse, it can turn roads into a skating rink for cars. Because of all of this, part of Highway 11 was closed between mile markers 24 and 40. Back in January during another eruption, it also rained tephra over the park and nearby towns. Some unlucky visitors actually got hit by falling tephra, and a few even got cuts. The Park Service had to close the summit for the first time since its eruption cycle began on December 23, 2024. Now the National Weather Service says the eruption plume reached 25,000 ft high. It's nearly 5 miles straight up, higher than most airplanes fly. Winds were blowing from the south, so ash and gas started moving north from Halemaumau. Officials warned people in nearby cities to stay indoors or leave if the gases began to bother them. Now this eruption wasn't the first trouble Kilauea caused this year. An earlier one started on February 15th and lasted almost 10 hours. During that eruption, lava covered half of the crater floor. Scientists estimate that 15 million cubic yards of lava came out. That's enough to fill thousands of swimming pools or cover hundreds of football fields. At 2 p.m. on March 10th, tephra was still falling. Park rangers helped evacuate visitors from the summit. All trails and viewing spots near the summit were closed. Scientists are keeping an eye on things all day and night, watching how high the lava shoots, how fast it flows, which way the ash cloud is moving, and where the fallout spreads. Even though the lava mostly stays in the crater, tephra and volcanic gases can make living near a volcano pretty risky. Since December 24, 2024, Kilauea has been spitting lava on and off mostly from 2 vents at the summit crater, one to the north, one to the south. Eruptions happen in short bursts, usually less than half a day. After that, the volcano takes a break for a while. Could we say the volcano is chilling? No, we can't. Sometimes those pauses can last 2 weeks or more, as if giving the lava time to catch its breath before the next show. But let's talk a little bit more about tephra. The biggest problem is that it doesn't just stay near the volcano. In past eruptions, it rained down on neighborhoods as far away as Hilo and Puna, messing up water systems and creating a huge cleanup job. At Hilo International Airport, all evening flights were canceled because of ash in the air. And for weeks afterward, locals and park staff were sweeping tephra off roofs, gutters, streets, just about everywhere you can imagine. According to the park spokesman, the reason tephra spreads so far is a mix of weak winds and extremely tall lava fountains. When that happens, the volcanic debris drops straight down over the park and nearby towns. During past eruptions, steady winds called trade winds, which usually blow from east to west across the islands, acted like a conveyor belt. They carried ash and volcanic gases over the Cow Desert and nearby towns to the southwest. Another super dangerous thing about an eruption is glass rain, also called Pele's hair. It's a kind of tephra that happens especially when lava fountains shoot up really fast. Tiny gas bubbles in the lava burst and stretch the molten rock into super thin, fragile strands. The wind then carries them far away. This stuff is lightweight but brittle, so it can scratch your skin or get in your eyes or lungs. The name comes from Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of fire and volcanoes, because it's kind of born straight from volcanic activity. During bigger eruptions like the one in 2018, these strands were reported falling all around the volcano. Now, Kilauea isn't the only threat in the region. The sleeping giant next door, Mauna Loa, got an update from scientists on March 5, 2016. The volcano isn't erupting yet, but it's inflating as magma fills its huge underground chambers. You might think of it like Earth taking a deep breath, but it isn't just breathing. In the past month alone, over 100 earthquakes have been detected under the summit. Should we get worried? Well, let's figure it out. Mauna Loa, the largest active volcano on Earth, covers half of Hawaii's Big Island. Its eruptions can produce huge, fast-moving rivers of lava, like a slow-mo bulldozer made of molten rock moving across the area. When Mauna Loa erupts, it usually starts at the summit. From there, lava can flow into different areas: the Northeast Rift Zone, Southwest Rift Zone, or even vents on the northwest side of the volcano. The most intriguing thing is that these lava flows can appear within minutes, hours, or even months after the eruption begins. Since its first well-recorded eruption in 1843, Mauna Loa has erupted 34 times. The gaps between eruptions can range from just months to many decades. Its most recent eruption was in 2022. Right now, Mauna Loa is quiet but active. Seismic activity, that is small earthquakes under the volcano, shows that magma is in fact moving beneath the surface. In February 2026, scientists detected 116 earthquakes beneath the summit, mostly gathered under the caldera area called Moku Aweoweo Summit. Some were also concentrated in the southern caldera, but don't let this number scare you. For comparison, the month before had 123 earthquakes. The thing is, these quakes are part of the normal breathing of the volcano as it refills with magma after the 2022 eruption. GPS instruments on the volcano indeed show that the summit is inflating, meaning the ground is slowly rising as magma fills the underground reservoir. At the same time, gas and temperature readings from the Southwest Rift Zone are at normal levels, which means no major changes compared to previous months. So even though Mauna Loa is refilling, there's no immediate sign of a new eruption yet. In any case, Mauna Loa is always worth watching. It's a sleeping giant that can wake at any time, and scientists are keeping a close eye on every inch of rising ground. Because if Mauna Loa erupts, it can cause a ton of different problems. Massive rivers of lava can flow quickly and cover land in their path. The volcano itself can also make the ground shake because as magma fills it, the sides of the mountain can shift up or sideways, triggering earthquakes. On top of that, Mauna Loa can release volcanic gases that mix with the air and create VOG, a kind of smog that can be irritating or even make it hard to breathe for people living downwind. Sometimes the volcano might even produce small explosions sending ash into the sky, which can be dangerous for airplanes flying nearby. That's it for today. So hey, if you satisfied your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.